Hi, I'm Makayla Leone, and this meditation is learning how to tap into your genius learning. There is so much to learn in our modern world. We all have at some time or other heard of or seen people pick up a skill within a short period of time, such as learning a new language in a few months, to picking up and playing a new instrument, or even calculating figures and facts within an instant. I know that you can do some things in your life instantaneously, and in this genius learning meditation, we are going to tap into your inner genius so that you can learn fast while enjoying the process. Being an apprentice in the past generations offered great levels of learning, oftentimes directly with the master. It seemed as if, by magic, the apprentice would pick up skills more quickly, almost by osmosis in rapid progression, through the mere association with the master. Imagine being able to learn quickly and be the genius that you are, applying your wisdom and building on it. While the apprentice system is less common in our world now, and in addition to the constant bombardment of distractions, it is very important to learn ways to tap into your genius in order to learn faster and attain the information while staying focused on the task at hand. Whether you are learning a language, a speech, a computer program, or a new dance routine, the capacity to get it and absorb new facts, skills, and ideas rapidly and solidly means you will always have the competitive edge. For the purposes of everyday life, we can break down knowledge into factual knowledge, the accumulation of facts and their context in the mind, and procedural knowledge, which means how things are done. You can learn details about a sport or an activity, but how to truly play derives from the application of practical knowledge. You can also learn facts and study intensively about food and nutrition, but actually putting a meal together takes procedural knowledge. Some people are great at facts and weaker on procedural knowledge, while with others it's vice versa. To be knowledgeable and to be able to use the knowledge, it's best for you to have both. Remember that knowledge is only power when you use it. The more you progressively practice and rehearse your genius wisdom skills by educating yourself on a lot of things, the better you'll get at learning and retaining the knowledge. To be a fast learner and have the capability to accelerate your learning in whatever field of study you focus on depends on a number of factors. To be able to learn quickly, you need to have a solid foundation first. Well, what exactly do I mean by that? To begin with, it is very important to have your basic needs as a human being met to the best of your ability, at least to a certain extent. One of the things I teach many people is to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And this definitely factors in for creating the best environment for learning. For example, we all need good rest, including quality sleep, which is slow wave sleep and REM sleep, which help to embed new learnings into your long-term memory. Adequate nutrition, exercise, and to feel safe and secure in our environment. It is important to provide these basic needs on a foundational level because you might get distracted and fill your learning mind with focusing in on the basic needs. The basic needs need to be accommodated first before higher ones can be satisfied. Think about a time when you were trying to learn and absorb new information, or a new procedure, when you really needed food, water, rest. How did that work out? Did you recognize that might have diminished your capacity to absorb the information you were trying to learn? You and I are unique individuals and learn in different ways, through reading, observing others, and experimentation. When you are learning, you need to be very focused. People who can learn very fast have a way of making the novel feel familiar. Now, before you relax into meditation mode, There's one last thing I'd like you to use your conscious mind for, and that is to choose a particular goal for learning. Take a moment now. Think of something you really desire to learn and learn well. And you can just stop for a moment and really think about how many benefits you'll be experiencing when you've mastered this. Visualize how learning that particular information and applying it will positively shift your life. And as you choose to learn and to focus your energy on this area, I'd just like you now to allow your eyes to close if they haven't already. Energy goes where attention flows. Focus your energy on what you choose to learn. That's right. Just taking a nice deep breath and let it out slowly. Your conscious mind has done enough work right now, and it's time for the rest of you to rest and enjoy the imaginative, creative type of learning that comes when you drift off to sleep at night or whenever you take your nap. Excellent. The muscles of your body soften and relax and become very still. Your facial muscles can smooth out, relaxing deeper now. Your shoulder muscles, wherever and however they are supported, begin to loosen and relax. Resting your arms more relaxed to your hands, 5 fingers, 4 legs on a table. 3 pillows sometimes feel cozy, and sometimes when you sleep and dream you forget about the pillow. The air around your body embraces you. Forget about the pillow. Forget about the bed. Forget about your physical body and let your mind wander. Let your mind go deeper and still to relaxed. Once upon a time, when you relax and dream, which part of you creates the dreams? Which part of you sits back to enjoy the dream as an adventure into your unconscious now? Your conscious mind can relax and do nothing at all. No need to try, to not try. Random thoughts can drift out of the mind, evaporating into thin air. The rest of you can relax even deeper. One way of learning to go into a deep learning state is to remember that your unconscious talents and skills all came from making sense out of what you did not know. Language was entirely new, and every word you're hearing right now was just a sound. And you learned the letters of the alphabet. You are a genius. A, B, C, and step by step, they became so familiar. The alphabet seems like second nature now. You understand my words without knowing how you do it. When you were young, very, very young, people seemed much bigger, and there was so very much to learn, so much to know, so many games, times of giggles, times of real curiosity, crawling, exploring. Everything was new, new sights and sounds, new tastes and smells, even learning to stand, the feeling of your feet balancing on the floor as you took your very first steps. And it's your natural ability to learn so many things. You desire to learn new things. You hunger to learn new things. Your natural genius birthright is to learn and adapt. Enjoy tapping into your unconscious for learning extremely effectively and rapidly, just as easily as you learned as a child and had fun. When you see something new and exciting, one side of your brain first lights up to process the new, and as the learnings become more and more familiar, the learnings move over to the other side, integrating the process and making it permanent, where you can confidently access them whenever you need it, where they feel very, very familiar as walking, as familiar as talking, as familiar as opening a door and stepping through. That's right. And you can take all the time you need right now to go into a deep learning state. The optimum state for accelerated genius learning. Deep, calm, and focused attention. As you bring to mind what you want to learn so very well now. Excellent. And you can just float all the way down with that mind in your mind. And what it would be like if here and now you just float up, all the way up and over your life, and look down at your past beneath you. Birthdays, summers, winters, and just looking at that path way down there. From the present time, all the way back until you were a baby. And what I'd like you to notice is that when you can do something well, it feels like you've known it forever. It feels instinctive. I'd like you to introduce some new old memories into that past, now present. Memories in which a kind and wise and highly knowledgeable mentor was with you from the time you were a child, perhaps once every few months, once a week, whatever you choose is perfect. And that mentor was there to tutor and to teach you ever so effectively, teaching you how to be brilliant and a genius at what you want to learn. And that mentor might be someone you know and trust. It might be a person who excels at the area you want to learn about. It might just be someone whose eyes twinkle with genius and patience. Notice this mentor showing you from an early age the basics of this area of learning and how, step by step. As you practiced, the mentor helped you adjust. The learnings became familiar, and you performed easily and effortlessly. And I'd like you to take some time now to introduce memory after memory into your childhood, your teenage years, and more, of this mentor helping you become brilliant at this skill or subject, teaching you to be a genius and how to apply your wisdom. No need to think it's real. It's that your imagination, your unconscious, can make it feel very familiar, so that you can feel very familiar with these learnings, like you've been doing them for years. Allow your mentor to visit you at different moments throughout your life, and watch your mentor down there, teaching you here, teaching you there, and how your confidence grows as the learnings become fully yours. And now I'd like you to float over to very early in your life, just before you imagine your mentor visiting you. Go ahead and safely float down into this younger you. Your smaller body, your younger eyes prepare very rapidly to experiencing these old new learnings from within. Just like a movie and fast forward, you're going to experience learning all these skills and all this knowledge, from being a child now up to the present day, dreaming it genuinely and quickly, so that the learnings become part of you. They are you, genius you. And you can begin this dream on 3, 2, 1. That's right. Being here and present as this mentor greets you and explains why they're there. How curious and excited you feel on how they teach you so well. Time after time after time, lesson after lesson, how you learn more and more as you mature and become ready to do it better and better each time your mentor visits. The next time your knowledge blossoms and continues growing higher and higher, and the next time, genius level learning. Again and again, growing up with these skills and talents, part of you, it is you. Getting better and better, you are a genius and apply your wisdom. That's right. Taking all the time you need to rapidly dream this, all the way into the present day. You are a genius and apply your wisdom. And looking back with the sense of deep familiarity that you've been learning this for years, that when you access the information, your brain lights up happily and proudly, because these learnings are an instinctive, integrated part of you. You are a genius and apply your wisdom. Notice that you can just see yourself out there in your future, some days or weeks ahead, having made excellent progress. A new confidence and ease arises from within and out of you. A sense of continuous devotion to learning this, even better, mastering it. You are a genius and apply your wisdom. You can really feel drawn towards and pulled towards this future, knowing you're an excellent genius learner. And the more you learn, the better you become at learning itself. And then you can just begin to return to waking consciousness. That's right. Returning back to awakening consciousness, coming back in alert and refreshed. On 1 and 2, noticing the position of your body. And 3, 4, reorientating to this present moment, preparing to open your eyes. And 5, open your eyes, wide awake, stretch, and welcome back.